So I want to tell you why it's good to do good, why it is good to help. So last week, one of my friend, he's a taxi driver. So there's this elderly person that every day, every 1 or 2 days, he brings her shopping. He just loves helping her. So it's everyday thing. So he could do it in the morning before he goes out, or he would do it in the evening when he gets back. But he makes sure that he sees this elderly lady every day. So even when he's not taking her shopping, he goes to like, hello, how are you? Just 1 or 2 words, and he just wants to be sure that he sees her every day. So one of these days, the elderly lady is unlike her. So she stepped out, went to his place, just a couple of 1 or 2 building beside hers, and told the man that, please, can you bring me to so I don't want to mention the place. And the man was like, he was a bit confused, but he didn't want to question her. So he said, okay, I'll bring you. So it's unlike, instead of the normal place where he brings her to shop, she chooses a different place, which is like 45 minutes or 1 hour drive. So that's why the man was a bit, the man in his mind, he's like, okay, like the way he was explaining to me anyway. So he said, okay, give me a couple of minutes, let me get ready. So he got ready, got his car ready, pulled the car in front of her house, and, support her to get into the car. So they drove like over 1 hour, because he said there was, a couple of traffics on the road. So while they were going, the woman this is unlike her, she was, showing her some places. She said, oh, look at this place. This is where me and my, her late husband, this is where they wedded. And then after about 20 minutes, oh, this is where we used to live. And this man has no idea of all this history. So, and then a little bit closer to the shop again, he said, oh, look, this is my house when I was young. This is my first house. Then we sold it, me and my husband, we bought the other one. So that is it. So they went, she got down, and then she went in and picked the things she needed. Just a couple of 1 or 2 things, which the man was a bit, surprised, because they could have easily bought those things in the other shop very close to their area. So she picked 2, 3 things, and she got into the car, and they drove back. So on their way coming back, so there's a riverside there. So he said, oh, please, can you take me to that riverside? So he took her there, and then she got down from the cab and went to, a smaller place, just got in, and that's where the husband was buried. So she went in there and just took one of the flowers she bought and dropped it there, and then came out, and they got back home. So the man helped her in, again, as usual, and then went to his own house. So the next day, as usual, the man, even when he's not taking her shopping, he will surely stop by to say, oh, hello. So he got to her house, and the window blinds are still closed, and then it's not like her. Like usually, even when she's not in front of her house, the blinds should be up, the windows are open. But these days, they were still like intact. So the man knocked on the door, no response. He knocked like several times, no response. So he passed through the backyard to see if, to check, because he's getting a bit worried. And knocked, no response. And, tried to, call out her name several times, no response. And so he's like, no, it's not like her. So he gave it like a couple of, he stood there, like, asking other neighbors, did you see her this morning, or did she go somewhere? Usually he's the one that brings her anywhere she wants to go with his cab. And the other ones say, no, we didn't see her. So he called, out of, curiosity, he called a emergency number, and they came. So when they came, they tried to, she has no family. They tried to, call on her, through the back door. There was no response. So they had to, force their way in. And they went up to her room. Lo and behold, she's gone. She's gone. She died probably in the night. So you see, so that man taking her to those places is a way of, saying goodbye. It's a way of, her last, call to a place. It's a way of, going those memories, the good memories, is a way of, having a thought of it for the last time. That's just what she did. That man gave her those memories, those good memories to take along. The man fulfilled her last wish. The man gave her her last desire. Now, think about it. Imagine if that man has said, oh, sorry, I'm not available. Oh, sorry, I'm not able to go. And that night, the next day, that woman is gone back to his creator. Do you think that man, for the rest of his life, he will always regret it? That was her last wish. That was her last wish. Oh, I forgot to mention, when they got back, when the man helped her in with the few things she bought, he gave that man this big bear hug. Like, the man said, like, she has never hugged her that way before. And thanked her like never before. That was her saying goodbye. So it cost you nothing to do good. It costs you nothing to put a smile on someone's face. It costs you nothing to welcome those who are longing for a place. It costs you nothing to reach out to those who your hand is longer than their hand. Yes, love is someone. You are love. You have no idea what people are going through behind closed doors. You have no idea what they are battling inside. You have no idea what is eating them up. You can be a gap between life and death. You can be a voice that silences those negative thoughts in someone's life. You can be a hand that lifts up someone from that desperate situation. You can be an open door to that person who is standing there with no place to stay. You can be a food to someone who is hungry. Because love is you and me. Love is us. Thank you so much. I do hope you carry this message forward.